Hello world, it's your boy DJ Kode, and I am back with another tutorial that I'm excited to share some information with you. I went on my road to 52. I was only able to make 40 songs this year, which is still a good number. And I learned so much. So I did some really great songs with some really great people, and I learned so much. And I'm just thankful that I was able to even get that far. I took a little mental break, and now I'm back to doing some productions. And today I've got a special treat for you. This is a soulful sample that I created, and I did some flipping to it and made a song to it. And I want to just show you all some of the techniques that went into making this track, and hopefully you'll be able to use these skills in your next production. So we're first gonna just get started with what the song sound like. So this song right here is called "Let 'Em Know" by DJ Kode. Yeah.
I done fought the hardest fighters. I exposed the biggest lies. I done marched to victory. I done marched to victory. Please, Lord, let them know. Please, Lord, let them know. Please, Lord, let them know.
Let them know. Yeah. Let them know.
Please, Lord, let them know.
Yeah. 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 I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never hurt nobody. I ain't gonna lie. But niggas wanna hurt my body. I see them and exposed on how fake that they are. You want to know something? All right, so that's just a preview of what it is that I'm going to be mixing today, and really, I'm just going to just give you all some of the change that I'm going through, and so you guys can just know what kind of tools I'm using, and hopefully they'll be able to help with you. I only had a couple of sounds. Really, I had a Rhodes here. I flipped the Rhodes sample. I flipped that backwards, and then I got a bass here, my drums, my kick, my snare, and some perks. Yeah. So let's just look at these pieces individually. Here's what the Rhodes sound like. Now to get this effect here, this backwards effect, so all I did was I created this Rhodes sample right here. I created that Rhodes sample, and then what I did was I just reversed it, and that's how I was able to get the effect in the beginning that you hear. And all you have to do if you're a Studio One user is just hit this, go to audio, and then there's a reverse button here, boom. And that's how you get the reverse effect, kind of like this. So that's how I got that. That's how I was able to get that reverse effect. And then as far as what's on my signal chain, I did a couple of things here for my signal chain for the Rhodes. We'll just look at this real quick. This is the original Rhodes. I had to bounce everything down. I went from a LA2A, and what I wanted to do is I wanted to squash everything, so I squashed it for between 4 and 6 dB. I went from the LA2A into a Neve. What I did was I boosted up a little bit around 4 to 8K. I dropped down the fader a little bit because it was, once you put it through the Neve, it gets a little loud. So I just wanted to, because it is red now, so I want to drop it down a little bit. After that, I sent it through this UJam micro finisher. This is a free plugin. So I sent it through this big hair knob, and then I sent it through the tape machine just for a little wow and flutter effect. Then I took out some of the lows because I wanted the kick to come through. And that's pretty much it that I have for this on. Oh, and then I got some reverb here. I did one reverb. This is the small church reverb, and then I did a delay, which is going to be a ping pong delay, and that's how I got my rolls to sound like this. I wanted to get that Neve was able to that Neve, I needed to get it to be a little bit brighter. And then the same thing with the backwards sample. I just ran it through a LA2A to get it, sounded big. And then I sent it through the same another finisher here, UJam finisher, tape machine, and then EQ the lows and the highs out, as you can see right here. I did the EQ the highs and the lows. It was too heavy on the low end, and it was too much high end for me, for my taste. So I cut all of that out so I could make the sample sound like I wanted it to sound. So that's what it sounds like. This is what it sounds like together. Once the backwards go finishes, then the next one comes up. So here's what it sounds like together. So that's how I was able to create that. Then I put in some bass. Bass has a couple of things on it. Matter of fact, I know you're probably sitting here looking at all of these lines on my screen and trying to figure out what is really going on. You see some scribbled lines and stuff like that. Well, if you want to know what it is that I'm doing and how I built this template, make sure you go check out my class on Udemy. I'll probably put that in the description somewhere. My class in Udemy for anybody who's using Studio One. It's got some great project. It's got a great template in there for you to use. And I'm teaching you how to actually build a template, because it's one thing to give you a template, but the other thing is I want to make sure you can build the template. So that's basically what I'm doing. That's basically what I'm using here. So you can use this same template that I'm using if you go to Udemy right now and get that class. All right, so basically the bass is next. And the bass signal chain, it has UAD amp, and then I ran that into I took the chorus off. I didn't like the chorus on that. And then I ran that into a Neve. So we went straight from the UAD amp to a Neve, and I tried to push up the high end a little bit on here. I took anything off 50, below 50. I took that off, and then I just pushed down the volume a little bit, and this is what the sound I was able to get. Oh, and then after I finished processing it, I used this Punisher, this light punish from Heavy City. I think it's at Plugin Boutique. You just, if you purchase something, you can get this for free. So I just threw this on there just to see how it works, and this is the effect that it gave me. Then when let's just listen to the perk sounds right here. They're just like random sounds that I found, and I just made them like go TikTok really. Here's what they sound like. One is panning to the left, one is panning to the right. If you got your headphones on, you can hear it. And really what I did with that, I just took out the high end on all of those, really, because I wanted this to be a mellow track. So, you know, you can see here, I took out the high end on that one. And then I put some reverb on it. I put some reverb on it, right? I put a little reverb on it. This was supposed to be a hard reverb, but it's not showing you the hard reverb. So took some high end out of that. Perk 1, perk 2, took the high end out on the hi-hats as well, and that's how I was able to get this. So now we got pretty much all the sounds besides the kick and the snare. So this is what it sounds like so far without the vocals. Put a reverb and delay on this one as well. I got an RC48 small church on that with H delay, reverb, ping pong. So that's how I got that sound. I was just looking for, just a cool vibe. And then basically, we move over to the kicks. The kicks right here, it don't really have much. It's just, it's not nothing crazy. It's just a basic, kick pattern because of the way the song was flowing. On my snare, I threw on, I don't know why I threw that on there, but I threw that micro finisher on there. I threw the reverb on there, and then I threw the delay on there as well. That's for my snare. And then for my kicks, I put a pull tech on here, boosted it at 60, between 5 and 6. And then there was something in the 112 range that I wasn't really fond of, so I just took that out, and boom. That's what you get. That's how I made those kicks. Okay, so now it's time for the vocals. Here's my vocal chain right here. Let's start with the hook.
I done fought the hardest fighters. I exposed the biggest lies.
For the vocal chain, before I bounced everything, I ran it through a auto-tune. From the auto-tune, I got the Manly Vox box. We pushed the gain up a little. We pushed the gain up to the top on this one. We only had like a medium slow attack and release on that. Didn't do nothing with the de-esser. Didn't do nothing with the EQ. Then I pushed that through an LA-76 compressor where I was able to get like 4 to 6 dB of gain reduction. And then vocal bender, I found this preset called Too Deep, and that's how I was able to get my vocals to sound that way. Then what I did was there was something going on in the high end, in the 242 range that I didn't like, so I just dipped that out. Put some reverb on it, got a large hall reverb, put a beat delay on it, which is 275 milliseconds, 1/8 delay, ran that down to a 1/8 delay, and then I did some automation with the ping pong delay, and I'll show you what that looks like right here. Where is that? So I just did some delays right here. Some modulations right here. So you can hear it's going to be like, hardest diet. They'll be pinging back and forth. So check that out.
I done fought the hardest fighters. I exposed the biggest lies. I done marched to victory. I riding much to victory.
So that's my vocal chain, so you can see, so you can actually hear and see all of the things that I'm doing, you know, because some people be asking for vocal chains, so you know, there's a vocal chain for you. Same thing with my main vocals, with my lead vocals. A matter of fact, the exact same thing.
I ain't never heard no
Auto tune. I took an auto tune, de-esser to the auto tune, Manly Vox Box, 1176. I didn't put the vocal bender on this one. I just copied and pasted, but I took the vocal bender off of that. I did some other EQ moves with the SSL. I took out probably like 100 and let me see how much is in here. I think I took out about 101 on a low pass filter. I boosted it around, let me turn this dang thing on. I boosted it around 10K. I only did it like 0.9, like 1 dB, like 1 dB of boost. And then around the 125 mark right here, I boosted it. And then around the 412 mark, I boosted that, those frequencies for my main vocals. And that's how I was able to get that effect here. So this is how I got that.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never hurt nobody. I ain't gonna lie, but niggas wanna
And
hurt.
then for my ad libs, so you can see here my everything's on my ad lib bus. Remember, in order to know how I routed this thing, check out Udemy. It'll have everything that you need, so you can learn how I'm routing these things and getting these effects to be prominent, because I'm not just putting everything on one channel. But I routed my ad-lib vocals to my my ad-lib bus here. I put on EQ. I just took out some of the highs, took out some of the lows. Then I ran that through a pool child from Waves. I was able to get, I think I did like 4 to 6 dB of gain reduction. Let me see how much gain reduction I'm getting off of this one.
I ain't never hurt nobody.
Yeah, I got about 4 to 6 dB of gain reduction. And then what I wanted to do is I wanted to pan where the vocals went. So, you know, I wanted one vocal to be on the left and on the right. And what I did was I did some automation with this S1 imager.
I ain't gonna lie, but niggas wanna hurt my body. I see them and expose on how fake that they are. You wanna know something? People not who they say they are. Like my last chick, I was with me and her. We don't even.
And then I just added some reverb to that large church with the RC48, and then some delay, 1/4 delay on that as well. So that's how I was able to create this production here and get it the way it's supposed to sound on my master bus, because we got to talk about that master bus. On my master bus, I ran it right into an SSL. Those are the settings that I started it at. I use my leveling meter just to see where I'm at, as far as if I'm getting too loud.
Fuck no more.
I try to hit it around 0. I try to hit it around 0 using the K14 meter system. That gives me enough headroom for mastering. I use my spectrum analyzer, and what that spectrum analyzer does is it makes sure that I can see the frequencies that I want to play with, and I can manipulate them. And then I use this. This is a free plugin right here. This VU meter. I use this VU meter to start my mix. When I'm starting my mix, I use this VU meter to make sure that all my levels are right. And I show you how to use how I use the VU meter in my master class that I have online on Udemy. So that pretty much concludes
what it is that I did to get to this. I'm thinking about putting together some type of tutorial on how I made the beat, but I don't know if I really want to do that right now. But that is just how I created this masterpiece and how I mixed it. And then I sent it over to mastering, and sounds pretty good to me. So here it is, DJ Kode Red. Let them know.
Yeah.
I done fought the hardest fighters. I exposed the biggest lies. I done marched to victory. I done marched to victory. Please, Lord, let them know. Please, Lord, let them know. Please, Lord, let them know.
Let them know. Yeah. Let them know.
Please, Lord, let them know.
Yeah. I ain't gon' lie. I ain't never hurt nobody. I ain't gon' lie. But niggas wanna hurt my body. I see them and expose on how fake that they are. You wanna know something? People not who they say they are like. My last chick, I was with, me and her, we don't even fuck no more. She be in the streets trying to be a freak to any nigga that come to her door. Yeah. But I play the game cause I'm playing, nigga, you know how I go. To be honest, nigga, everybody love a good hoe. And I don't blame her, nigga. I expose her, nigga. Yeah. You can't blame these niggas. You just expose these niggas. Yeah. Like, my niggas that be talking shit about how they wanna do something. You get these niggas the blueprint and them niggas do nothing. And when you call them up to see how they doing, them niggas start ducking. I'm like, why is you hiding, nigga? We know you wasn't doing nothing, but I exposed them niggas. I can't control them niggas. I give hope to niggas. I hope they can make it to tomorrow.
I done fought the hardest fighters. I exposed the biggest lies. I done marched to victory. I done marched to victory. Please, Lord, let them know. Please, Lord, let them know. Please, Lord, let them know.
All right, thanks for checking me out.